Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this working? Can you see me? This is the new stream. Of course this would happen. Why won't it let me rotate? Why will it not let me rotate? Dude, this is the worst. Alright, apparently we're finishing it this way. We're finishing it in portrait mode, or in this orientation, because my phone sucks and it hates me. This is so DIY. Okay. At least this is gonna be there for the people who need to see it. I couldn't, like, God, what a crime against humanity and literature it would be to try to do the stream, like to not finish this story. We have to try this stream because for literature, we're doing it for literature, all right? Pluto Gang for life. It'll work, like it should work. It just, my phone freaks out when we go for too long on a live stream, which is part of the reason I have to end all my live streams soon. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna reread a little bit farther back because I don't know exactly where it left off, but let's do this. Thank you for coming back to the second stream. This is so funny. Let me change the title real quick so that people know this is the new stream. You guys are freaking champs for sticking through this with me. It won't even let me change my phone sideways. All right, whatever, cool. Are we still live? Everybody still good? Can we still see me? Including my thumb that is getting in the way? Okay. Just make sure that you can still see me. Okay, it looks like it. Cool. Sweet. Okay. The judge looked at him wordlessly. The judge's wife's face was drawn and pale. Her hand twitched. Carr continued, I don't know what this is for you, what your life was, what it would have been, but this, it was something that happened in a street. There are streets and things that happen in them, and no one knows how or why. He looked around him. The day was now come completely, and the track stretched away. The trees rose up. The drive curved into the road that ran on and on into the town that he knew and beyond. Birds sailed effortlessly between cold branches. He said. The judge's wife moved. She put her hand on the judge's arm. Alan, she said, it's time. Let's be done with it. He turned toward her, and his back was to Carr. Her eyes came over the judge's shoulder. They were dark and small. There was nothing in them, nothing at all. Love, said the judge quietly. He stopped the other yesterday. Hasn't it been enough? Carr could not hear her reply, but the judge spoke again, and then she spoke. She spoke on and on, her voice rising. The judge turned back then, and his face was grieving. Take one, he said. Take a gun. Let's be done with it. Carr took the pistol closest to him. It felt strange in his hands, smooth and heavy. The judge took the other revolver and went out onto the track. Carr followed. The lines were still there where they had been drawn. A sickness was in Carr's belly. He felt himself thin and weak. He was walking, and he was not. He felt that he was watching himself walk to where he would begin. The judge was where he would be. Carr heard the judge's wife call out the signal. Then they were walking toward each other. Carr held the pistol out in front of him. He pointed it like a stick and pulled at it with his fingers. He pulled with all his fingers, and it went off. It went off again. The judge was still there. They were at the lines. The judge fired. He fired again. Carr felt his chest was hurting. He felt his legs hurt. He was firing, and the air was very clear. There was a hole in his chest. He could see it there. When had it happened? This was another thing that could not be fixed. Panic, and his face white, and he was on the ground with his hands. He could not see the judge. He could not see the judge's wife. The cinders of the track were in his hair. He could feel the track beneath him. and stretching out in every direction above, there was a depth to the clouds that seemed very far and good. But then he saw that it was shallow. He felt very much that the sky was shallow, not a trick, but something worse, absent all human ambitions. He thought that there were clouds, and then clouds behind clouds, and then just air. Where is there that's far enough? Then shapes took their places. Men were looking down at him, the judge, the doctor. There was blood on the judge's coat. The doctor was saying something. He was moving his hands in a gesture. What did it mean? Carr felt if only he knew what the gesture meant, then there would have been something, some one thing to salvage from all of this. But the figures had become very small. One couldn't see them all. One couldn't see them at all, no matter how hard one looked. And that is the end. One couldn't see them at all, no matter how hard one looked. All right, thanks for bearing with me on this adventure that story was. That is probably the longest single thing I've read on a live stream. So long it broke my phone. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna do something really terrible. Clean the lens. That looks a little bit better. Thanks for bearing with me even when the live stream goes down. You guys are the freaking best. I'm so happy that we shared that. I don't know that that's my favorite short story, but damn, it's in the top 5. Yeah, for sure. That's really good. Yeah. It's good to the level of, like, I don't have anything to say about it. Like, I'm thankful you guys liked it. I'm thankful I got to share it. That thing deserves a lot of credit. A lot more credit than it's gotten, and it's already gotten some credit. So, thanks for sharing with that with me. I'm going to hopefully get both of these posted to the channel so that other people can see it, even though this isn't live. And I'll just call this, like, part 2 or something. All right, thanks so much, guys. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys next Monday. Between then, I'm going to be posting some Harry Potter videos, Hogwarts for the holidays. If you haven't seen those already, you might check them out. Otherwise, we'll be back next week. We'll read some Kurt Vonnegut, and we'll hang out and talk about Pluto Gang. Thanks. All right, see you guys.